This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everybody. We are officially on time, ready to talk about 2021. So right now, everybody is unmuted. So we are going to start because I don't want to keep this as a long, lengthy call. And everybody's like, oh, just stop talking.
Good night.
Hit what we need to talk about, and then you guys can get on with your night. So the first thing that I'm wanting us to start off with is tell me your good news. So who's got some good news? Okay, don't everybody talk at one time here, okay?
I have some good news.
Okay, Lori, start us off.
I sold some collagen today, as well as the minerals or supplements for your hair, nails, and skin.
New year, new you. Yay, that is great news, because what's going to happen when this person notices a huge change in their nails and in their hair and in their skin? What's going to happen?
They're going to tell everybody.
And it's going to be a lot more sales. Big congratulations. Yes, and you have also some other good news. Where are you getting some sales here recently?
Oh, I've sold some bundles because of my flyer.
Yeah, so tell everybody about that flyer. Tell them about your success.
Well, I went to the Avon website to try to find a flyer because they just sent that black and white one. And so I wanted something that was in color. And so, yes, that was in the campaign 3 box. But I wanted something colorful. So I said, okay, I'll just play around with, it in Word and see if I can create it one myself. And I made it half page so that I could get 2 on a page so that I could print, double the number on one page. So I stuck them in the bags with my deliveries for campaign 2. And I sold 2 like right on the spot on Saturday when I was making deliveries. So
Wow.
It works to let people know what we have that's a good deal, because they'll buy.
Big
They
congratulations.
just need to know.
Everybody make sure you check. I sent the flyer via email, the last email, giving a reminder for our team chat tonight. So the flyer, I attached it there. It's also in our group page as well. So if you're wanting to use it, and that's the nice thing about that flyer, is that you can get 2 to a page. So it saves on paper, saves on ink. So I thought it was fabulous, Lori. I just loved it. So thank you for sharing with all of us.
You're
okay,
welcome.
what other good news do we have?
Yeah, I'll add on to that.
Good.
Okay. Just about an hour ago, I took Lori's flyer and I sent out an email, with the descriptions of what's in each bundle. So hopefully, I'll get some activity on that. I did sell one last week, and someone that ordered it saw it online and ordered. So hopefully this will continue. That was nice. Thank you, Lori.
You're welcome.
Yay, and congrats to you, Mary, because you did what? You took action, just like Lori. So that's how we get results, is by sharing. And the bundles, I mean, this year is all about, it's all about us and really, really moving forward in our business, but it's also about, we are celebrating 135 years of Avon. I'm just so proud of that. And we need to be, proud out loud when we're talking about our company. So who else has some good news?
Well, I got one more thing.
Okay, yay.
No, this campaign is my Avon anniversary.
Really?
Yeah, yep.
You've been with us 1 year?
Yep.
Well,
congratulations.
Happy anniversary, Mary. Wow, that went by quickly.
It did, didn't it? Very quick.
Yes, yes, and we are so glad that you came, because you are an Avon superstar.
Oh,
a
thank
VIP.
you.
Okay?
I'm trying.
Yes, a VIP with a VIP pass, no less as well. Hey, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Okay, who else? Tell me some good news. Any
So
good?
I did kind of the same thing. So thank you, Lori, for that bundle flyer.
You're
I got it
welcome.
in the email from Linda, and I messaged that out to some of my friends. So I haven't heard back on that yet. I'm hoping that I'll get positive results. I did post the bundles in my Facebook group last week and actually ended up with a new customer and a bundle sale. So that's exciting.
Yay,
It is
yay,
exciting.
Lindsay, congratulations. Okay, who else?
I have good news.
I want to hear it. Is that Vera?
Well, it's good to be. This is Vera. Yes. When I passed out my campaign 3 brochures, I did a letter in there saying, Happy New Year and hope, everyone's well. And then I put like a guideline of how to submit your order to me directly or how to do it online, and then you pay, place the order, like the process that I go through. And I said, if once you receive your brochure, call me within 1 to 2 days with your order so that I can make sure I get your order in sooner rather than later. But I did that. I didn't send it in so soon. But what I did is that it creates a sense of excitement for the customer. And I passed the books out one day. At the evening, I had over $200 in orders that one evening. So
Yay,
to me, that's exciting.
yay, Vera. Wow, that is really good news.
It
You
is.
you brought up a really good point, and that's why these meetings are so important, because all the answers are right here in the house. And it's like Lori and I were having a conversation earlier this week, and it's like we know there's certain things that have really worked for us in our business, and for each of us on here it might be something different. But the fact that one person has had success and we're thinking, why haven't I done that? Putting a personal note with your brochures, especially like if you're trying to expand your business in an area where you're currently not, that can be that personal touch instead of just being a catalog that somebody's getting on their door. It's that personal connection of, oh, this is somebody in my neighborhood. Oh, this is a person who's a mom or a grandma, or she's selling Avon because she's wanting her daughter to go to dance camp or whatever it is. So Vera, thank you for bringing that up, because how can we connect to people and make it personal is really
Linda, can you hear
a
me?
key. Yes,
Linda, it's Catherine. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's your good news? Catherine can't hear you now. Catherine? You're unmuted. I see that you're unmuted. Catherine, are you there? Okay, so Catherine, hopefully you'll come back to us. I can't hear you right now. You are unmuted though, so I don't know what might be going on. Okay, anybody else with good news? Okay, well, I know what one of the things that Catherine wanted to say. So I will, on Catherine's behalf, I know her good news. Catherine, can you talk? Are you there? I don't know why she's not able to talk, but Virginia, are you on here, girl?
I am.
Happy
birthday.
Thank you.
Is today your birthday?
My 80th birthday.
Wow. Hey, happy birthday to you. 80. You are 80 today?
Thank you. My grandchildren came over and made sop and chimp for me.
Oh my goodness. And you turned 80 years young today.
You're right.
Oh my
Excuse
goodness.
me.
That is wonderful, Virginia. And you all will notice, Virginia, I know we sent out the team recognition today, and you will see Virginia's at the top of that list. So 80 Catherine Sean because she's a top seller with Avon. Happy birthday. And Catherine, thank you for making sure
Happy
that
birthday.
we shared that good news tonight.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
anybody else?
Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, well, and you'll get another chance if you happen to have more good news that you think of towards the end of the meeting and you're wanting to share it. By all means, we want to hear because we are a team and we want to celebrate every success, big and small, okay?
I have one. I
Okay,
put $5 coupons in all of my campaign 3 and 4 brochures.
okay.
And so hopefully I'll get some new customers from that.
Thank you. You know, and that's a great tactic, and it really does work. It really does spark individuals to buy. I know in the team newsletter, I have a helper who helps as well, and Gina, and she's amazing. And you know, one of the things that the sale tips, it's like, you know, it's the new year, and oftentimes we think, well, it's the new year. Nobody's going to be wanting to buy Avon. You know, but guess what? It's a new year and people are wanting to buy Avon. When I started in November of the year that I started. So I had no clue about, you know, holiday seasons. I wasn't a salesperson or whatever. So I was building my business during the month of January. And you know, the really good thing about that, you really can build customers that are long-term customers, because that's where I built up several skincare customers because I was branching out and building my business during the month of January. So good for you, Virginia. You know, how can I entice people to, hey, come take a peek and see what I have, look at this brochure. Oftentimes we're so busy during the holidays, we don't have time to shop for ourselves. So all of a sudden it's the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need this, I need this, I need this. That's why when I put in my personal order, and I had thought about sharing with all of you tonight, just pulling out everything that was in my personal order because I was busy and I needed to shop and I needed to get a whole lot of things. I had somebody call me today, and they normally get from their person something that they want, and guess what? That person didn't get it for them. So guess what they wanted to do? They wanted to buy it for themselves. Okay, any other good news? So what I'm going to do now is that we'll get into the presentation and then we'll go through these slides just as quickly as we can be tonight. I actually am going to do a little bit of a different format. I really want to talk about this being the beginning of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll mute everybody, mute all. Okay, and we'll get to the presentation, and then what we will do is as soon as I'm finished with the presentation, I'll open it back up, stop sharing the screen, and then we can chat some more. So this slide says, believe in yourself. What is your vision for 2021? Now, I know that I've been putting out, hey, do those vision boards. And the reason I did is because I found out many years later just how fantastic it can be for your business. When I first started, I'm talking about, I joined in 1997, and I mean right away, Avon was telling me, hey, you know, let's create that dream board. Let's create that vision. What is it that you're wanting from your business? And I'm thinking, you know, when I have the money, I won't have any problems figuring out what to do with that money. And I just didn't really see the connection there. And then oftentimes there'd be a trip or something like that. Yeah, I want to on that trip. Yeah, I want to go. And then I'd be working my business just the same way I'd always be working my business. And I really would maybe miss that trip by just a little. And it was like, oh man, I missed that trip. But if I would have known and I would have prepared and put it on my vision board exactly how much I had to sell or how many people I had to bring in and knew exactly what I had to do, I'd have that roadmap. So I love having a vision board or writing down. It doesn't even have to be a board. It could be, hey, I'm going to take this piece of paper and this is what I'm wanting to do. Stick it on, you'll see it behind me. I have mine in my frame. I normally will have that on my desk because I love looking at, all the things that I'm wanting. I know Lindsay's on here tonight. She made hers the wallpaper for her phone. So every day, every time she picks up her phone, there's her vision, her goals of what she wants this year. Absolutely brilliant. Some people put it on the refrigerator because, hey, we go to the refrigerator often, don't we? You open up that refrigerator, you're going to see what your goals are. So determining what it is that's going to really make you feel good about your business is going to be very helpful. We are all bosses of our own business, aren't we? We're all entrepreneurs. So really, what is it that we want? All of us on here might want something different from our business. When I started, what I wanted only from my business was a discount. Now, this is my full-time career. You may be on here working a full-time job. This is your fun job, or you're just wanting to earn a little extra money for this or that, or it might be your full-time job, or it might be something you're trying to build so that you can make it a full-time job. We are all different. But what I'm wanting all of you to do right now is think about that vision and think about what it is you want, and then start believing in yourself. Because when I made that connection, one year Avon had this incentive where you could earn $15,000 in cash. I finally got this vision stuff then, because I never had been so excited about something with Avon. And I just kept staring at that incentive and staring at that incentive. But then all of a sudden in my mind and in my vision and my head, I was seeing that path. I saw where I was going to be able to do it. And it was like, then I sat down with my husband. I said, my goodness, I said, hey, this is how I think I'm going to be able to do it. And I was going to have to be investing in my business. And my husband looked at the numbers and he said, that's pretty big goal. And it was. So it was kind of like this big scary goal, but it wasn't a big scary goal to me because I was seeing it. I was seeing what I needed to do. Well, what happened when I finally said, okay, this is what I need to be doing. This is how I'm going to achieve it. And I knew I had from this period of time to this period of time to do it. Well, what happened is somebody called and said, hey, I want to go to lunch, or hey, Linda, can you help out with this? Either it was in alignment with me getting that $15,000 or it wasn't. I had never been that crystal clear in my mind or in my business of knowing, hey, I'd love to help you, but this is what I'm doing. And the more that people found out what it was that I was working towards, my friends, my colleagues, it was like everybody then all of a sudden was on board. They wanted to see me get my goals, get my dreams. So, others might not think it's possible, but you have to believe in yourself, number one. And when you do that, and then you figure out what it is you want, and then you calculate what you need to do, it just is going to make this year so exciting. And I mean, just so incredible. Now, I want to see here, I'm going to, Mary, unmute yourself if you will, and tell me, did the screen change?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just want to make sure. And Mary, unmute yourself if all of a sudden there's a glitch and my presentation is not moving. Okay.
Okay. Did you say that you won the $15,000?
I did. I didn't
Okay.
answer that, but I actually did. And I mean to tell you, there was never a moment, but all of a sudden everything just kind of clicked in, and I realized the power and the impact of knowing what it is that we want. Because when you figure that out, then like I said, it was a matter of working that plan And because if I wouldn't have been very crystal clear, it would have been easy to get sidetracked and said, oh yeah, I want to go do this, and oh yeah, I want to go do that, and not have been putting in the time or the effort or the things that needed to be done in order to achieve it. But yes, I did. It was incredible. But these trips are incredible with Avon. You ever go on an Avon trip, and we're going to be talking about that here in a bit, but you're never going to want to miss one. Okay, so totally exciting. Now, I want to show these vision boards because it's also going to bring home some points. Here we are, back here. Okay, from current slide. Okay, so let's look through these vision boards, and thank you to all of you who participated. So you're seeing different, look at these vision boards. They're all different, right? They're all different. They're different formats. Here's some more. They're all different. But does that mean that one of these is better than the other? Does it mean that one of these is the right way and the other ones are the wrong way? No, doesn't mean that at all. It means that these individuals took the time and they wrote down what it is that they wanted. I heard from one of you, and it was like, you know, this individual has so much going on. I mean, a lot going on in her life. And it was like, you know, Linda, you know, thank you. I used to do these a long time ago, you know, and this really made me feel good. So a person who, if I would not have even asked, knowing everything that's going on in her life, for her to do it at this given moment, just knowing what's going on, but yet it was something that made her feel really good. So I think that that's what happens. Now that I'm doing these, what happened at one point is that, you know, like I'd get together when my team was more local and not national, you know, we'd get together and I would facilitate a meeting and have everybody doing their dream boards, their vision boards. And a few of you on here have been to those like vision board parties. And then what would happen is I said, you know, we got to do this, we got to do this. It's really a great thing. I would get home and then I never got around to doing my own. And then the year that I sat down and said, you know what, this year I am going to make that roadmap. I am going to do it. And I made a huge me board. I mean, my frame was like absolutely huge. And I just had all of the things on there that I wanted. One of the things, well, I had so many things on there, but anyway, all of a sudden I was looking at that just like I look at my me board that I created, you know, when I asked all of you guys to do it, and it just makes me feel good. And it just says, okay, this is how I want my year to go. Now, will it go perfectly? I'm sure probably, you know, who knows? But the thing of it is I have my path, and a lot of you here too. So what am I going to say to those of you who submitted? I know that I had a giveaway, and I had said that I was going to only extend it to the first 10. And I just want to give you all good news, and all of you for taking the time and submitting it to me. You will get a prize in the giveaway. So congratulations. And if you're wanting to see what it is, you are each going to get a necklace, and the necklace is going to say, so perfect on what we're talking about tonight, but it says boss. So what you need to do is you need to either text or email me and let me know. I hope you guys can see this. It says boss. And you'll all get this necklace from me. So thank you for participating in the vision boards. And because you guys just did such a fantastic job, I wanted to make sure that you all got that. So just let me know if you prefer silver tone or gold tone, and I will try to accommodate everybody's request. So let's move on and talk about, what are your gifts? What are your talents? What makes you unique? Because I often see, you know, individuals will get on Facebook or will get on social media or YouTube and be watching other people. It's like, wow, that person, they're just so successful. Wow, look what they're doing. And that might be our problem, that, or, you know, that might be what's holding us back, because we're looking at somebody else and their talents and what makes them unique and special, instead of just focusing on ourselves and what we can bring to Avon. And for all of us, it might be something different. You know, I'm looking at this railroad track right here, and it's making me think, let's say all of us are all across the country, right? So let's pretend that I said there's this huge area, it's big enough to accommodate all of us meeting there, you know? So we all agree, we are going to meet there tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow, okay? And you say, yes, well, you know, you agreed that you were going to meet me at this big place. And from that big place, you know, we would all get on a train and we would go on this adventure to, let's say, California. Now, where am I leading with this? Well, probably some of you would fly in, some of you would come in a truck or a car. Some of you might just bring an RV, you know, and camp out in that as you come across to be there. Some of you might bring a motorcycle. Shoot, some of you might decide to come by boat. Some of you might come by bus. Some of you might come by train. You know, now, does it make any difference how you came to get into this big parking lot where we're all meeting, or the fact that you came? Now, once we're there, we all get on board this train, and I might bring one suitcase. You might bring 4 suitcases. Somebody might pack, you know, clothes for all seasons. Another person might just bring their toothbrush and, you know, maybe 2 changes of clothes, and they're good. Again, does it make it any different that we won't get to our destination? No, we can get there. And some of us might need different resources or things that make us, you know, are necessary to us when we pack in order to get there. So my point is all of us are different. All of us have different gifts, different talents, different things that make us unique. What I want all of you tonight to do is to think about you. You know, what makes you special? We only have to be good at 2 things. We have to be good at selling, you know, offering Avon, right? You know, selling Avon to individuals, you know, and improving other people's lives with Avon products. You know, how can we share Avon? Share, you know, and then when we sell the products, we're going to want to earn commissions, right? And offering the Avon opportunity if you're wanting to build a team. And how we do that can be in many different ways, and depending on where we live in the country, you know, in our personality, it can be a very different path. But it doesn't matter whether we get there quickly or we want to take a slow pace, we all can get there. So whatever it is that you're wanting with Avon, we can design a path that works for you. So this slide kind of, you know, brings home that point. I want you guys being you. You know, some of us on here, we love to stay home. We don't want to see anyone. Other of us can't stand to stay home. We love parties. We don't love parties. We love the outdoors. We want to stay indoors. We love board games. Don't know, I want to be online gaming. You know, some of us love TV. Some of us would rather, you know, read a book. You know, some of us love meat. Some of us are vegan. Does that make the person who loves meat or the person who loves vegan any better? No, no, we're just different, you know. But yet we're both nourishing our bodies with nutrients that it needs. Some of us on here that would never meet a stranger. Everybody we talk to is a new friend, okay? We love talking to everybody. Others are super shy. But, and you know, as I'm going through that, you were probably in your head just kind of like circle, oh, that's me, oh, that's me, that's me. You know, and for each of us, that might be something different. But that's okay. If you love to have parties, you can build your Avon business around the fact that you love to have parties. You know, some of us love skincare, love jewelry, or love fragrance. I have seen people, I mean, make President's Club in a few campaigns selling just fragrance, just a single fragrance that they just wanted to sell it to everybody. So I want all of you looking at this and saying, yes, this is describing me. Yes, you know what? This is how I like to be serviced. You know what? This is what works for me. You know, when somebody offers the, what are your shopping habits now? How can people hook you? You know, think about that. Then how can you offer that to your customers as well? You know, you might love Pinterest, you might love Facebook, you might love Instagram. You know, people are building a very substantial business and getting lots of connections like through these different outlets. You might love to text. You might not like to text. You might be an email person. You might like to talk on the phone. You know, use that what you love doing, and let's focus your business around those things. You know, some of us love that hardcover book. No, we'd prefer to have a Kindle. You know, we love Twitter. We love to, you know, we want everybody in town, every single person in town to know we're the Avon representative. Somebody else wants to build that team across the country. You might want to blog. You might want to be that beauty influencer and have your YouTube channel and have your Instagram and be showing people your before and afters. You might love to do that. Somebody else might be, oh my gosh, never in a million years. Doesn't make either person right. It just means the way to build a business for this person is going to be different than the way to build the business for this person. You know, some of us love doing everything on the computer. We don't want any paper. We don't want to touch any paper. Others, we are paper and pencil people. Doesn't make one right or the other, but the skills that you're wanting, you're going to probably operate your business a little differently depending on which of those you are. Some people just, they're wanting to shop online. Other people don't like it, you know? So what I'm wanting all of you to do is I just wanted to kind of like open up your minds to thinking, you know, she's right. You know, I really need to look at what I can bring to Avon. How can I make my business the success and get what I want from my business? And then draw your line in the sand and say, you know what? This is important to me. I want this because, and give it an end date. For many of you, and I was seeing it on your dream boards, that Avon destination trip. Okay, you should go. When we get to that slide, maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that. I wanted to point this out, the Vista Print. Sometimes if you are in that I'm a shy person, having like a t-shirt or something that says Avon, people will see that. It's happened to me many a times. I'll have an Avon jacket on, a Avon t-shirt. Oh, you know, you're with Avon. They're starting the conversation with me. So as you can see, you can save up to 50% January 11th and the 12th. Get $10 off your order the 20th through the 23rd, 25th through the 30th, free shipping. To learn more and see what's there and what's available, go to Manage Business and then Avon Perks and check it out. But that can be very helpful to your business as well. Here is the flyer that Lori did. Lori, again, big thank you to you for sharing that with all of us. But, you know, maybe when you're looking at this flyer, this is 135th anniversary with Avon. It's just easy to have the conversation. It's like, oh my gosh, wow, you're just not going to believe right now, because Avon is celebrating their 135th. They are just making this a huge celebration. They're wanting to treat all of us. They're wanting to reward all of us. Because when you look at these bundles, I mean, it's almost like it's something right for almost all the different people that we know. If somebody's a skincare person, that skincare essential bundle, wow, isn't that going to be great for them? All of that. People can't even half the time get a moisturizer for $50, and they're going to get the eye cream, they're going to get the cleanser, that serum, that power serum. It's like a boost to what's coming next with that day moisturizer. So that can really help make somebody's skin look really fabulous. So what's going to happen? They use this product, get all this big bundle of products for $50. Their skin starts looking amazing, which it will. Next thing you know, they're buying skincare from you. Great introduction if they're not already. You know, makeup people, that's just like oh my goodness, give me makeup. And there it is. And that's a lot of products. It's a mega makeup maven must have bundle. So mega savings, as Lori put out there. The me time, you know, so many people love the essential oils. They can be quite pricey as well. CBD can be a buzzword. Chi can be a buzzword. You know, this time of the year, everything's about lotion. So the me time pampering bundle, that could really be a draw for a lot of individuals as well. So as I mentioned, everybody tonight for being on the call, I will put your name in. You will get to, if your name is drawn, you will get to choose whichever bundle you'll want, and I'll have that sent out to you. So good luck to all of you. Thank you for participating, because I want to reward all of you because you're showing up, which tells me you're wanting, you know, to do more with your business. So I celebrate all of you for being here. I've already mentioned it. I'll say it again, 135 years. It's going to be an epic year. Whether you're new and just coming on to Avon, great timing because you are going to be celebrating with us. If you've been with Avon a long time, you know, what an honor for us to be with a company that's been around 135 years. So here we are. I said tonight we talk about the incentives. What I'm wanting all of you, depending on who you are, you know, whether you joined us before December 11th, 2019, or after, whether you're a PRP, depending on who you are in this little chart here, how you earn the trip for one or how you earn the trip for two is going to be different. But the mistake I don't want to see anybody on here, if this was on your vision board, or if you're saying, boy, I'd love to earn a free trip. Boy, I'd love to earn a free trip for two. You have to look and see what it is that you have to do to achieve it. If this is on your vision board, it's what you're wanting to go after, you have to say, okay, how can I earn this? And if it's on sales, you know, where you fall, are you wanting to earn it for one? You wanting to earn it for two? You have to know what you have to do. And then from there, once you know what you have to do, how much do you have to do each campaign in order to get there? I also recommend, yes, you know, we have like to earn this trip through the end of campaign 26, but, you know, shoot to earn it way ahead of that. Because, you know, life happens, right? And if something, you know, if you shoot to get this by campaign, let's say 21, then if you don't make it, you have a few campaigns to fall back on. Any of you who wants to, you know, brainstorm about your particular situation, by all means, email me, get on my calendars, give me a couple of times that are good for you. And I am here for all of you. But if this is your goal, I can tell you I've been on quite a few trips with Avon. And one of the first trips, I think it wasn't the first trip, I think the first trip I earned, I'm almost positive, was to Cozumel that I got to take my husband. And it was, once we got there and the way we were treated, it was like, and I quote my husband, many of you know him, but he was like, I don't care what you have to do. You know, I'll eat TV dinners every night, because it was just it was so wonderful. And it was such a good experience. So if you're wanting to go on this, it's very achievable. As far as like an increase in sales compared to like last year, I think everybody on here, if you set your mind to it and think about how you're going to do that your business, we can get you there. Really, really kicking it into gear. That's why I was really glad to hear Lori, Mary, Lindsay, you guys were like putting out your books. Catherine, I know you were as well. Getting those books out there and really trying. Virginia, you said you were putting out your books with the coupon. Really getting out there and trying to get those customers engaged. Why? Because right now, if we're wanting that trip, you know, all the sales are going to count. We really, you know, go in turbo speed mode for campaigns 3 through campaign 5. You can get these gift cards. And what's nice about these gift cards, let's say you do want to go on a trip, great. You can use them for, you know, your hotel. Let's say, hey, I just want to go to lunch at a Marriott with my girlfriend and not have to worry about paying for it. Or I want a massage. I want to really, crack down, get a whole bunch of sales, and I want to take this gift card, or 3 of the gift cards, or 4 of the gift cards, and I want to go give myself, a massage. That's kind of the nice thing about it. So right now, campaign 3 to campaign 5, we can earn these gift cards, put it on your vision board, and then let's get those sales now so that you can also get this added benefit. I work my business all year, but when Avon puts out these extra little things, I really want to work my business hard during that time period because I'm going to get rewarded even more. So that's just always been how I handle. I just love these incentives. I'm very drawn to that. The
How much
kickoff.
are the gift cards for?
Sorry, Mary.
How much are the gift cards for?
25 each, and you can get up to $2,000 worth. Great question. Okay, Avon Kickoff. If you have not yet registered, I really, really encourage you to register. And the reason being is because often I hear from individuals that there's just been this one moment, something in their business changes, and it goes from a hobby to they're wanting to treat it as a business. That it goes from, it's just something that they're doing to something that they're really, really passionate about. So the Avon Kickoff, I mean, the amount of money that Avon has to spend in order to put these things on, I just think it's just such a blessing to us that, number one, okay, we're paying $30 in order to participate, but it's going to include $80 in Avon products as part of your registration gift. It was like, well, that's a win-win, okay? So I think so they're making it very enticing for us to do this. On top of that, there's also a master class. They had Sally Hogshead at the Visionaries. She was excellent. You just wanted to listen to her, and she really gave a lot of great information. So she's going to have a master class as well. And people will pay to go see somebody who is dynamic in business, and they'll spend a lot more than $30 to go hear somebody, and she's just part of our registration. Now maybe let you say, hey, I have to work this evening or whatever, but there'll also be there's going to be replays, I think they say, on the as well for individuals to be able to watch. So definitely go to avonkickoff.com. Have questions. There's a lot of information up there. You have more questions, let me know. But registration closes on January 21st, so make sure you get registered. You also can build your team. It's been extended through campaign 9. It's still free to join. So, offer it to individuals. Maybe you know somebody who would really be good at this, or they really could use some additional money, or they just have that entrepreneur spirit. Let them know, hey, they could join us. There's a video. So when you go to that 135th anniversary on avonnow.com and you click on it and you scroll down, you'll see this video and you can share it right from there to your social media. It's really a great video, so make sure you go and watch it. There's also these representative exclusive sets, campaign 2 to campaign 3 only. So I want to make sure that you guys were aware of them. So if there's something there that speaks to you, again, and how you can use it in your business. A lot of times, you'll see some of these things and it's like I'm thinking if somebody wanted to put together in their community, where they were doing gift bags to individuals that they wanted to pamper for whatever reason, that the Defend Yourself set, along with you have the lip balms that are really inexpensive. You could really put together some nice little bundles for individuals. But so when you're looking at the spa day set, when you're looking at these exclusive things, it's like, what could I use this for in my business, either personally or for gifting, or to make up gift baskets if you're that gift basket person. How can you use this to make the most money in your business? If you're not checking the Beauty Buzz every week, every Monday, you know, as a norm, that Beauty Buzz is updated and it's giving us information, keeping us in tune of what's going on with Avon. So be sure you always are checking the Beauty Buzz. The other thing you're needing to check is the calendar. Go to Manage Business Calendar. You'll see if you're a new representative, tomorrow there is a new representative welcome webinar. Lots of incentives and benefits for new representatives right now. Go to the training so you see all of it. Okay, I'm planning on attending because I want to hear Avon and all that's available for new representatives so that I can excite people about that as well. And I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So whether you're new or you're not, finding out the information so that when you're sharing it with other people, you know what we have to offer them. There's a monthly inner and outer beauty training. Avon's just doing so much training that you can register for. There's also the new representative training in Spanish on the 13th. There's a virtual sales meeting and it's only a half an hour, and you can see that that's on the calendar as well. That's going to be a lot of products about like right what's now, what's coming. So be sure to register for that as well. I don't know if you saw that today, but I thought I'd mention it. Free online courses. So right now, and you can see on here, the reason I want to bring it up is you need to sign up by January 15th if you are interested. So it's on the Beauty Buzz, so you can go there, click Learn More to learn more information about it. The What's News, the printed What's News are coming back. So yay, I am excited about this because I would look at my What's New, the products that are coming out with Avon, and I would look at that What's New. I would go back and I would look at that What's New. I would go to that What's New and read all the information in there. And now it is available online. And yes, I still look at the What's New, but I don't reference it near as much as when that was on my desk and I just kept flipping through it. So Avon is bringing back printed What's New. But in the meantime, it's just, there's a lot of information there that I don't want people missing. You know, if you're trying to think of ways of how can I connect with people, maybe it's, you're going to use these lip balms that, hey, you know, Avon's giving away free products with the sweepstakes. I know we've talked about the sweepstakes before. You know, enter my sweepstakes and I'll give you a free gift. And the free gift could be one of these lip balms that, you know, attached to your business card. Avon actually gives a lot of great ideas as well. You can give them out as party favors, you know, like a Valentine's, you're having like Valentine goodies or a Valentine party. Drop a lip balm in your customers' orders to thank them for their purchase. Attach a lip balm to your business cards. I know Lindsay, she had taken an idea about that Merry Christmas and she was handing them out to everybody. Lindsay, if you're still on, how many did you give out? Didn't you say something like 50?
Yeah, I did. I gave out 50. So I've not heard back yet, but I'm optimistic that I will.
Yeah. And the thing of it is anytime that we can, and I talked to Lindsay, is like anytime that like, you know, we can get information, like in lieu of, hey, you know, fill out my survey card or enter the sweepstakes on my online store and I'll give you a free gift. Because if they're filling out your survey card, you're getting their follow-up information. If they're, you know, filling out the sweepstakes, they're going to be in your web office. So that you're wanting to be able to follow up with people, because sometimes it's just that follow-up call that's going to make that connection for you to build a relationship with somebody. You can hang one in the brochures, like if you were like walking around your neighborhood, you could just say, hi, I'm your neighbor. I just wanted to let you know I started my Avon business and I wanted to give you, you know, a free gift. So lots of different ways. You can use these for local businesses. You can give them out as teachers' gifts. So create your own gifting. Donate many care packages. We just talked about that for a few minutes ago. But, you know, it makes it very, very affordable if that's where you're wanting to invest in your business. So again, when we're looking at that big picture, it's like, and you're looking at how you're wanting to build your business, this might be your path. It might not be. But whatever it is that we're doing, we're wanting to make sure that we are getting a good response. So we start doing something and either it's working or it's not. And sometimes, you know, we learn from when it's not working how to make it better. So that's just something that we can do. In the what's new, we are going to have Avon Pure Roll-On Essential Oils. Tells us how to use, tells us, you know, the oils that energize or focus or de-stress, aches or head aid, you know, how nice is that? And then we have it for a diffuser. So I know that essential oils are a big thing for a lot of people, and I just think that we just about have products for everybody and everything. So if a person might not be a skincare person, or a person might not be a makeup person, maybe they're a fragrance person, or maybe they're not a fragrance person, but they're a jewelry person, or they're the essential oils. So we just have so many quality products that you can focus on, you know, what it is that you're passionate about. We have great hair products, you know, so that can be, you know, something that you want to focus on. Oh, and the roll-ons, you know, the roll-ons being 3 for $5.38, you know, that can be really good if you have a lot of customers who buy the roll-ons from you. Let's talk about Avon. You know, we're talking about it's 135 years. You know, we're talking about why are we so proud to be with this company? I mean, there's a lot of companies out there, right? What makes us so great? Well, number one, I mean, every time I think about the fact that Avon gave women the right to earn money before we even had the right to vote, that just always just fascinates me. It just tickles me that Avon was just that much of a company right from the very beginning. But look at these products. We are best in class with the products and the broad spectrum of products that we have to offer that are really, really, really good products that help so many people. We have the tools, we have the support, we have an online store, we have the digital catalog, we have regular brochures, we have online fundraising if that's your thing. We have special perks like the Avon Rewards, the Diamond Club that you can strive for, the trips like we were just talking about earlier, the training. My goodness, there's so much great training. You know, whatever it is that is you're interested in, there's training there to help you be the best at it. So I just think Avon is just, I mean, really all across the board. They're just showing what an amazing company and why they've been able to, you know, highs and lows across the board, be in business 135 years. They're just a company that makes a difference. Who we are, from empowering women to cultivating healthy, positive lives, we see the beauty in giving back. So again, even Avon, when we were talking about that focus, what's that focus in your business? What's that vision? What are you really going to focus on? Avon, as far as like giving back, there's lots of great causes out there. Avon's causes, you know, the breast cancer crusade, what kind of difference are they making? Since 1992, we've contributed more than 800 million to breast cancer causes and educated millions about breast health. That's just amazing, you know. Feed the children. We have a deep respect for animal welfare and do not conduct animal testing. You know, Girl Wonder, empowering young women. Avon partners with Girl Wonder to empower young women of color through social impact and career exploration. In response to COVID-19, Avon has donated $2 million plus in products to families and children with the Feed the Children. Breast cancer, the 800 million, we give back. I don't know if you guys saw this. This was also in the Beauty Buzz today, but the new company announces the corporate name change to the Avon Company. And the press release, you can go to the Beauty Buzz, here it is. the new name is effective immediately and kicks off with our 135th anniversary. So I thought that that was pretty cool. But it says it better captures Avon's diverse array of brand and product offerings, such as Believe, Mission Lux Rev, Chi, Physiogel, and daily essential home products. But what I wanted to read is this paragraph right here to you. Over the past year, Avon has unveiled multiple new brands, cross-brand partnerships, and product offerings into the Avon portfolio that harness top innovation, science, and technology. In 2021, what's Avon's focus? In 2021, Avon will continue to introduce cutting-edge products and carry on the proud history of empowering women through economic opportunity and entrepreneurship. So be proud of our company, the Avon Company, out loud. The other thing I want to make sure that everybody is aware of, I want all of you, everybody on my team, I want you to go into Seller Central, Documents and Resources, and read the business policies and procedures for Avon independent sales representatives. This was updated January 11th, but if you want answers, that's where the answers are. In the policy, there is something here, and I wanted to point it out because it's like whenever I have a question about my business, I go to Avon. I call Avon, the customer support number, and as a matter of fact, I got an email today. I didn't quite understand it. Who did I call? I called the company because I wanted to make sure that I clearly understood it because I want to be a good leader for you. And if I got questions on it, I wanted to know what they were talking about. But it'll tell you in here that basically, therefore, in the event of a conflict between the information contained here and or on Avon Now and information provided to you by the care centers, sales and leadership coaches, your upline is even on here. The information contained here and or on the Avon Now site will control. So these are our policies. What's on our Avon site, those are the policies. So going there and understanding what you want to know, can I do this, can I not do it? Read the policies and the information should be in there. You don't understand something, you can reach out to the company so that you're hearing it and understanding it firsthand. But the policies are there. They give great examples of this is okay, this is not okay, so that you are managing your business the best that you possibly can. Okay, so tomorrow the email will go out with the winner for the giveaway, and whoever it is, just let me know the beauty bundle that you want. Everyone.
Linda,
Yeah.
so you called to get clarification about the policy to run advertising on the YouTube channel and Facebook and all the other social media?
Okay, right. Okay, so you got the leadership policy today?
Yeah, so what's different?
Okay, and that's why I called, because I just read that running two businesses and what you should and shouldn't do. And then I got to that and was like, what is this saying to me? What is this saying to me? And so I called Avon and I said, explain this to me. And then when you go to the policies, you'll see it in the policies, and it's in regard to having more than one business, Lori. So when you see it in the policies, it's like, like if somebody has like a platform, like let's say YouTube, and they're promoting, more than one business on there, then Avon's not going to, for those individuals, like, they have where you can get represented, you can get new customers or you can get the new representatives. So the policy is applying to that. But if you go through the policy, you'll see in bold what's in that notice that they sent out to us, and you'll see where it plays in there that it makes sense. You know, it made sense to me when I finally got to where it was, but it took customer care a while for it finally to click to me. I have to be honest, but that's what I said. It's great that Avon has these resources. I called the product information line today because a customer was looking for a product and I couldn't find it. And I know it was just there a couple of weeks ago. And they were very patient with me with trying to find out as much information, whether there was a recommended replacement, but there's these resources and I'm so glad we have them. For instance, I never want a team member that I'm sitting here on a call with all of you for an hour. They're at their job, they got a 15-minute break. They really needed an answer to their question and I'm tied up on this webinar and they're having to stand by and wait. We have that customer support number. For online orders, we have a customer support team that, you know, is incredible. And then we have our product information. So we have people there to support us and keep us straight, and we don't have to be waiting on anybody in order to have help with our business. So I will send out the email tomorrow. Everybody who submitted their vision boards, I really appreciate that you did. And you will get the necklace. Just let me know whether you want the gold or silver tone. All success lies in one's self. That was David H. McConnell, our founder. And I think if we have in our head, you know what, it is up to me and I can do this, that we'll quickly see, you know, what we can do with our business. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'll see if there's any. Oh, Lindsay said happy birthday, Virginia. Vera said happy birthday, Virginia. So just want to make sure that everybody heard that. So does anybody have any questions that I can answer, or and in any time, I mean, I'm always open to feedback too. I want these meetings to be of great value to you. And if I'm not delivering that, I want you to let me know. I want, you know, we're business partners. I want to be here to help you in your business and help you reach whatever goals and dreams that you guys have. So I'm just so excited about everything that we have. And it just gives me such focus in my business. And I know when I saw your vision boards, you're all amazing. So I'm just so proud of all of you. I honestly am. So does anybody, hi, Joanne, how are you? Jenny, hi, how are you? You made it, yay. And we have April, Selena, on Crystal. Crystal is on fire. She is a new representative and she's doing amazing things as well. So Shelly, you are on too, yay. Vernette, hi, how are you doing? So now I'm just seeing all these names come in here. Deb's on as well. So does anybody have any questions for me? Lucy is on as well. Any questions? Okay, is everybody ready to rock and roll this year and get your goals and dreams? Yes? Yeah. Okay, so everybody, you can unmute yourself now. Anything that anybody's wanting to say, let's say it. And how did I do on time? Did I do better on time tonight?
Yep.
There we go. I'm unmuted.
Okay. Oh, Catherine, we finally heard you. We got to hear you again.
I had to come on through my phone. My computer wouldn't let me come on.
Oh, well. But see, you didn't give up. See what happened? You did not give up. And we just had to keep on doing it. And that's what we have to do with our goals and our dreams, okay? All right, guys. If nobody has any questions, I'm wishing you all an amazing, fabulous, fantastic night. If you are a vision board winner, let me know the gold tone or silver tone. You can email me, you can text me, whichever one you want. And if you have a preference on future meetings, let me know that as well. And thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me tonight. And I wish you an amazing rest of the week and Happy New Year to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Linda,
Bye.
Thank you for hanging out.
Thank
Linda,
you.
you're not
I'm
gonna
so
do
new
the
with this. I
join
don't know what I'm
online?
doing.
Bye, everyone. Well, and And the reason I can't is that I have to go back and see everybody because some people call in. So, so I have to make sure that I get everybody who's been on tonight. Yep, but
Okay.
tomorrow.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
bye.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Yes, thank you guys
Bye.
for hanging out with me.
I know how to do this now. I'm gonna hang up. Leave meeting.
All right. Good night, everyone.